utilities are going to be moving completely out of Citrix. We're slowly getting away from STM's servers. So in order for us to get away from their stuff, everybody's going to have to reset their passwords. Okay? That's just plain and simple. We're going to have to reset your email and Microsoft 365 password. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Okay? At 4 o'clock today is whenever this will be available to do. So you can't do it right now, but at 4 o'clock, you'll be able to do this. All right, so you're going to go to office.com on any browser. So office.com, just note that down. And it should bring you to Office 365's sign-in page. All right, go hit sign in. And then you will put your Chancellor account for your email address. So I'm going to use a test one for right now. So everybody should be pretty familiar with Chancellor. All right. You'll hit next. It will ask you for your password. We are enabling password reset functionality for you to reset your own password. So don't put in your current password right now. Hit forgotten my password. It'll be right here, a little tab right here. Hit forgot my password. And it'll bring you to this page right here. Make sure that your Chancellor account is right here. And then you'll have to put in this security code. I don't even know if
excuse me, can you blow up your screen?
Give me 1 second, sorry.
Yeah, I can't see the password you put.
You might have to here, let's see.
Yeah, when you do it generates it for you.
Well, he said punch this in.
Yeah, but it's gonna take.
Oh, you just punch it.
There you go. I'm gonna mute him, sorry. All right. You'll hit next here after you put in the security code. And then it's gonna ask you to approve a notification on your phone. You should all have the Microsoft Authenticator app downloaded on your phone at this point. So it'll send me a code on my phone. I'll put that code in. And it should take it. And then now you'll set a new password. So it has to be at least 8 characters long and complex.
Someone is echoing.
Yeah. Can everybody please mute their mics?
Okay, we're good.
All right. Apologies. So yep, you'll create a complex password here. And then if it's complex enough and it will take it, you should say that your password has been reset. Okay. So once your password is reset, it's going to kick you out of all your Office apps. So your email, your Microsoft 365, anything that you use 365 for, it's going to reset it. So if you have email on your phone, it's probably going to say, hey, your password has changed. Please update it with the new password. Okay, so keep that in mind. So after you do this, you can hit click here and then re-sign back in with the new password. All right. The next thing I'm going to show you here is the ALG hub. So most of you are familiar with the hub when I say the hub. In order to get to the hub tomorrow after we cut over, you'll have to use a new URL. And I'm going to drop the URL in the chat here for you. So, yep, I just dropped that in the chat. It's going to be http://hub.chancellorhcs.com. So you'll have to go to this website and either Chrome or Edge. Okay. When you hit that website, you're going to get prompted for credentials. It's going to prompt you to log in. So, for example, my Chancellor account is cluchins2@chancellorhcs.com. All right. Your username to log in here is that. Just take off the Chancellor. Okay. So it's just to be your first part of the Chancellor. So I'll show you one more time. So if my Microsoft and email login is @Chancellor, I just take the Chancellor off. Simple enough. And then the password is going to be the new password that you just reset. And it will authenticate you to the ALG hub. Okay, that's what it looks like on Chrome. Here's what it's going to look like on Edge. And the username or the URL, it will prompt you here. Just use your username, then your Microsoft password. So your hub password, Microsoft password, and email password are all going to be the same. All right, and then we're authenticated. After you've reset your password, we are not moving the P drive just yet, but this will, whenever we do move the P drive, that is going to be your new password for the P drive as well. And that is going to be coming in the next few weeks. So right now we're just getting all the facilities off Citrix, and then we'll get all corporate users off Citrix, and then we'll move the P drive. I will be sending out communications on when the timelines are going to be for everybody, and so that everybody has a clear understanding of what dates things are going to happen. Okay. So just for right now, the only reason you're resetting your password is to get to the hub. Okay. This is not affecting the P drive. This is not affecting anything else like that. This is only affecting the hub right now. Okay. And like I said, somebody asked, did this one we need to reset the password at? Yep, I'm going to change it at 4 p.m. So at 4 p.m., you can do the password reset. You should be good to go then. All right. This was a short training. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat and I will answer them the best of my ability. And if you are good to go, you're free to leave. I appreciate you all joining the training, and also email me if you have any questions, or email Taylor Miller and we can also help you get in if you get stuck. And if you don't have his number or my number or our emails.
Caleb, did you need me to talk about the getting access to this within Citrix?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I was just going to answer any questions. And if you use Citrix right now, if you're a remote user and you use Citrix, can you stay in the meeting for a little bit longer? We're going to go over a few things. But if you're a corporate user, in-house corporate user, and you're good to go, you don't have to stay.
There's a lot of questions in chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at them now. I can't hear anything via phone or computer. I apologize, Shirley. I'm not sure what was going on. Most everybody else could hear, but there's going to be a recording sent out via email, so you can watch the recording and hear everything I said. There's also going to be documentation that just went over everything I went over. Nikki said, can you please send info on the Authenticator app? I deleted it after we did the email migration. Yeah, I can send that to you, Nikki, via email. I don't know why you deleted the app. I don't know how you've been getting in, but we'll get that figured out for you. All right, Jennifer said, what about our Citrix files? Okay, good question, Jennifer. Like I said, we are only moving the facilities Citrix profiles tomorrow. Corporate users who are still using Citrix, we will be migrating you in 2 weeks, okay? So you can keep using Citrix the same way you've been using it for for another couple weeks, and then we'll send out communication of whenever you will get cut, and we will do a separate training with you on showing you how to move all your files and stuff. So if you're still using Citrix, keep using Citrix. You're fine. If we have done this already, do we need to reset it again? If you've already done this, I think some people might have already been on the training yesterday, then you should be good to go. Okay, Terry said, please repeat the username again. Alistair, are you referring to the hub username? I'm just dropping the chat. Lisa, just send me an email and we can get that taken care of for you. Martha said, is the hub going to be updated now as far as list? Terry, can you answer that question?
AR, let's see, accounts payable and FP&A. I think some of those lists should be regularly maintained, but we haven't made any significant changes to how the lists are populated right now, but that will be coming in the future.
Mike said can't reset password because it's not turned off right. Correct, Mike. And it's not going to be available to reset till 4 o'clock today. Chuck, I'm going to send documentation via email that will show you exactly how to do it so you can view it. And then there's going to be a recording as well that will show it again. Jerry Jones. Jerry, there's going to be a recording you can watch. What Heather said, what about AR? Do we have to have to? AR, you've already done this. You guys were my guinea pigs, so you guys should be okay. Alicia. Yes, thank you. Okay. All right. If you have any questions or need help getting in later this evening, just call me or Taylor. And if we don't answer on the first ring, just leave a voicemail and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Tomorrow is going to be probably a pretty hectic day because we're moving all the facilities out of Citrix. So we just ask that you be patient and we'll get to you as fast as possible. This AP, yes, AP, you need to do it because I don't think I did this process with you. I think I only did AR because they were my test. Terry, did we miss anything else? Do you want to show, is Citrix working for you to show them how to get to the hub tomorrow?
Sure. We won't be able to show the connecting to the site via the actual links, since those aren't set up until 5 today, but I can just give a brief demonstration. Let me get logged in real quick.
Okay. If you use Citrix right now, Terry's going to share his screen so you can see how you're going to access the hub tomorrow. I'm not sure how often people use the hub inside Citrix, but we want to make sure you're accounted for. I'm going to stop sharing.
All right, I will have it up shortly.
If we use the Gmail app for emails, I'm not sure, Steven. I've never used the Gmail app for my email, so I'm sure it will prompt you after you change your password, though. But if you have issues, just let me know and we can look at it. Mike Bruning said, what about Citrix programs like Word and Office? Hey, Mike, when we train corporate users who are using Citrix in a few weeks, I'll explain more on that, but you will have Word and Office eventually. So.
Okay, Caleb, I'm good if you want me to proceed.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
All right, so let me share my screen. For those of you that use Citrix at the support center, The links that you've been given, the hub.chancellorhcs.com and admissions.chancellorhcs.com, those links will not work inside of Citrix. I'm going to send 3 other links in the chat. These will work while you are inside your Citrix environment and only while you are within that Citrix environment. These are not active right now, so you can't actually access them via this link, but it is still the same process as logging in prior. It's just the URL is different. So right now we're on the old hub. So what I'm just going to do is show connecting to the hub. And so, yeah, you just enter in your username that to log into, Microsoft effectively without that chancellorhcs.com with, yeah, let me not type that. And then your password for that. And you are connected. The important thing to note is that as of right now, if you click on this link to the admission module, it is not going to actually take you to the admissions portal because right now that link is looking for admissions.chancellorhcs.com, which I said does not work inside of Citrix. So the solution for that in the meantime is to take those links and have them bookmarked somewhere. So I'll open a new tab and I'll go to this admissions one, which again, doesn't work because we don't have these names up yet. But it'll be the same process. You enter that in, and then you get the authentication prompt. And that is how you'll move between the sites as of right now. And really, that's it. I don't think there's anything else that will be different for Citrix. But if you have any questions, please let me know.
Yeah, Terry, drop your email on the chat. So if y'all have issues with getting to the hub tomorrow in Citrix, let Terry know and we can look at it for you.
I will probably mention as well that on Friday, I will not be here. So let me just put this email in chat as well. Software support at algcena.com. And again, that mailbox effectively goes directly to me and a couple other members of our team. So if I'm not available to answer your question, then someone else should be able to.
Gina, the password reset will be available to be done at 4. Okay. But if you're using Citrix, you'll still use Citrix tomorrow. Okay. Just want to be clear on that. Only the facilities are moving away from Citrix tonight. We will be
Caleb,
moving y'all in 2 weeks.
if I may ask, with the changes that we are going to need to do this evening, everyone will need to stop using our systems at what time? Do we have a set time that we need to just restrict
5 o'clock.
ourselves to? 5 o'clock.
5.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, if you're using Citrix or whatnot, just log out at 5 o'clock.
If you do anything like an admission or a rate change after hours, then chances are it will not carry over to the new systems when we make the changes tonight. So they would have to be done again. So that's why we ask that you just refrain from using the system after 5 o'clock. Yes, Matrix Care is fine. It's unrelated to the changes that we're making.
Terry, we'll put that in the email for everybody. So we'll say, hey, no more rate changes or whatever after 5 o'clock.
Sounds good.
Any changes to the VPN? No, David, there's no changes to the VPN at this moment. You'll still work the same way you always have. All right. Well, if no one has any more questions, you're free to leave, and feel free to reach out to me via email if you have any concerns or need any help with anything. Me and Taylor will try to do our best to get to you as soon as possible. Thank you.